Well, we're back at what I think is my new favorite store for the truck. Let's go see if they got what I want. Ordered it almost a week ago. No, almost 2 weeks ago. So, see if they got it. Well, welcome back to the project shop. I was really hoping I was going to get my fenders today, but North American Trailer had a little problems with the courier that was bringing them to them. So I'm going to go pick them up from the courier service at 6 o'clock tonight. John Deere 420. It doesn't look like a John Deere. That's right. Good. Oh, welcome back to the project shop. I'm a happy man. We got the fenders. Yeah. Got the fenders for the back of the Cabover. Let's get to it. But before we get into this, I've got a couple shout outs I wanted to take care of here. Don Mccord, check out his stuff on YouTube. He's also working on a Cabover. I watched a few of his videos. They're pretty cool. CF Nevada, he's got a Peterbilt Cabover, like this bright orange, like a pumpkin. That's pretty awesome. Check out him. And I'll try to put all these YouTube channels down in my description too, so you can just go down there and click on them. We got Clifford, the Cabover. Another guy building a big red Cabover. Shiftin Willy and Christopher Kramer. So there's some smaller time guys you might not know about. I wanted to give them a shout out. I know my channel really isn't much of anything either, but I wanted to give them guys a shout out. And of course, the big name guys that everyone probably already knows, might even be the reason you've come here, is James Pretty, Twin Six Garage. Mark, again, thanks for the inspiration. You're the whole reason I'm doing my truck. Just Trucking. He's less of a building a truck and more of like the ins and outs of trucking. Seems like a great guy on camera on his videos, really nice. And so I like watching his stuff once in a while. Peterbilt Mike up out of Canada. He's a Cabover nut. He likes the old Cabovers, and he's got a handful of them on his channel that he works on. And then Easy Rider. That guy looks like quite the character. He's got an old 359. Easy Rider 359 is his name on YouTube. He's got an old 359 that he did some things to, and he's running it tri-axle and few trailers and stuff. So it's pretty fun to watch him. Big old goatee, and he's a character. So check all those guys out, especially the smaller ones. I'm gonna have the smaller ones will be down in my description. That'd be awesome for them. So now let's get to the fenders. So as you can see, I bought some Minimizer fenders for James, my 94 Cabover. I bought these through North American Trailer. Steve, thank you very much, by the way. He gave me as good of a deal as he could, being the guy behind the counter. But I'm not affiliated with North American Trailer or anything. But he was able to beat iState Freightliner's price by $200 on just the normal everyday fender that I could have got from Minimizer. After talking with him, he told me that he found out, he actually called Minimizer and asked them, told them that I was looking for a fender that would wrap down around the wheel more, and he found these ones for me, gave me a quote, and I just said yes. Just go ahead and order them. It's more of what I was looking for versus the standard Minimizer fenders. So without further ado, there was a little bit of a snafu with the delivery because of a couple local snowstorms and weather that we've had last week. And talked to Steve, my guy, and he said, oh, they're sitting at the courier office or at their terminal there, and they'll be here tomorrow. And he says, but if you want, I can see if maybe you can go pick them up tonight, which that's only another 10 minutes up the road. And I was like, yeah, I want to pick them up. I'm excited. I want them now. I want to get them as soon as I can. So he called over. He goes, yep, absolutely. You can go pick them up tonight, and they'll be there waiting for you. I'm like, perfect. Went and got them. And so this is what we got. So if you end up buying Minimizer fenders, they come in this box. This is what I got. This was on a pallet, but I had my Tahoe the old white hole. We just took this box and slid it right into the back, and they kept the pallet because I didn't need it, didn't want it. So this is what we got. Nice bright red. So I opted to get the lights cutouts. So the light cutouts come with a little backer to them so that they're protected from weather and the grime and whatnot off the rocks and stuff off of the tires. Oh, yeah. I'm liking these. Then we got the brackets. Oh. Let's open this up and see what we got. And let me tell you, Minimizer sure is proud of their stuff. These are the brackets that hold the fenders. These are actually bolt right on the fender themselves. So it'll be 2 on each one, 4 total. Alright, we're already testing out their durability. Passed the 2-foot drop test. We got a bunch of hardware here. Some of the brackets go in the back of those. This is how they actually mount to the truck themselves. Got some big bolts and some hard plastic washers. Looks like everything's here. Everything's boxed in pretty decent. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Everything looks great. So I'm not going to finish this up tonight or start on it, but I definitely wanted to get them on the wheels so I can get an even better idea of how they look. I'll bring you over and take a look at closer at how they're looking. Oh yeah. Now personally, Minimizer, this is to you guys. If you can make a fender that drops down lower, so that's like an inch from the ground when my airbags are all the way down, that would be perfect. That's what I was looking for. I talked to Steve at North American Trailer about getting some stainless steel fenders that go straight down on both sides, like almost right down to the ground when your bags are dumped. And he was expecting that they were going to be $1,500 or more just for a single axle. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to spend that much on fenders. These, to be honest with you, weren't all that much cheaper than that. Knowing that those stainless steel were going to be at least $1,500 or more, I just decided to spend the money on these and just pull the trigger, get them ordered so that I could get them on the truck. I knew I wanted red. Minimizer doesn't come in blue to match the frame that it's going to be. So I just went with the red. And the reason I got the ones with the tail lights is so when we, here on the back, I'm going to do an awesome, huge design for the whole back, like a light bar and everything. And when I do that, I don't want to have to entail my design DOT spec lights. I want to do whatever I want to do, whatever design I come up with in the back here, I want to be able to do it. So I went with these lights over here so that we have our DOT spec lights and we're legal. And then this light bar design, I can do whatever I want on that. So that's the reason for getting the light setups in the fenders. And I don't think they look too bad. I think the ones without the lights look better, but because I want to do this light bar design on the back, I went with those. So then we have DOT lights, so we're good there. So, but yeah, I'm stoked. I already like how they look. I need to look up the regulations as to how low a mud flap has to be for legality. And we might have to add something here, but I'm already wanting to add something here. And then there's going to be a stainless steel plate that'll go on it. And then I'm going to have a name on both sides for that. So I've already got an idea what to do there. And then we can get rid of these old mud flaps, get rid of the old, what are these called? The hog? Whatever these old fenders are that are all tore up. I'll rip those off of there. Yeah, I'm excited. Get back working on James, the Cabover project, and getting something on there that's going to show a little progress, and I'm super excited.